Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Wisdom for life. So thank you for tuning in and be willing to watch our our videos that they're busy uploading. So today I want to talk to you about mistakes because many people have a very casual approach when it comes to mistake. We know people say, fail fast, learn from your failure, learn from your mistake, and get to move on. Which is a very powerful statement. But what many people don't realize about mistake is that whenever you do a mistake, it always comes with a price. That there's nothing we do in life that doesn't come with a price. And imagine minor stuff like you just woke up late in the morning. You have a price to pay. Either if you wanted to food to town, you have to say, let me take a cab. If you were supposed to drive, you have your own car, you're supposed to be driving, they need to rush. If you had to be at a place, on time, now you are coming late. And what I'm trying to say is that every mistake comes with a price. But people that takes mistakes, casually, they don't see the price that they need to pay. Today you find people that are in business, they see failing as a good thing, but there are many mistakes that can be avoided. But in the norm of wanting to learn from mistakes, which is partly a good thing, they give themselves over, to failure and all type of stuff. But the thing is that it costs you. Failure will cost you money, failure will cost you time, failure will cost you to work a little bit more harder. Failure will cost you for you to start from the beginning. That's why most of the failure that we get to fail, it is things that you and I can and are able to avoid. You find like some people, they just lack discipline. That, what, the reason why you are making the same mistake is because you're not a disciplined individual. You don't push yourself harder to simply say, I need to wake up on time, I need to meet that client, I need to meet that person, I need to do this on time. That, what, the reason why you are making that mistake is because you lack discipline. To some people, it is procrastinating. That, what, the reason why you are failing, or the reason why you are making mistakes, is because you are a procrastinator. Every time something comes to your mind that you have to do, I'm gonna do it later, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And the thing is that in the time that you want to do it, you start realizing, man, the date is already due. I was already to do that thing already, in time. And as a result, you begin to blame yourself. I made a mistake. If I just responded much more earlier. To some people, it is the fact that, you know laziness, and it's a big reality that, what, you just lazy to do certain things. You are not paying attention to what you're doing. You are not taking care of what you have. Might be a relationship, might be your finances, it might be, what, your business, it might be your clients, it might be, church people. That, what is costing you mistake, and what is costing you a failure. It is nothing because you are not diligent. You are lazy, you are sloppy, and you're allowing things to slip through your hands. That's why, failure or mistake, it's bound to happen. But don't keep on making the very same mistake that, it is gonna cost you. Certain things you can avoid. That's why, don't be a person that is always having the notion to simply say, all of us can fail. We can learn from our mistake, we can learn from our failure, which is very true. But what you fail to understand is, every time you fail, you have a price to pay. And unless you are willing to pay the price, you can fail as many times as you want, as long as you want to pay the price. And sometimes the price that you need to pay is more painful. Many things that I've lost in life, I lost it because I wasn't paying attention. Many things that I didn't do it because I wasn't focusing enough, I wasn't diligent enough, I wasn't working hard enough. And you begin to find that, as time begin to go by, you start realizing, man, I was supposed to get that, I was supposed to do that, I was supposed to be in that, but the reason why it slipped through your hands, not because of somebody else, but of a mistake that you yourself have done. And as time passes by, we need to get smarter. We need to get, you know what, the way that we think, the way that we process that, you know what, hey, I've made the same mistake, I've lost that, I've offended that person, you know, because of A and B and C, that, you know what, there has to be an improvement. That's why, you know, real growth is learning from the past. That, you know what, your past, what you have done in the past, but you find like some people, you are still failing in the stuff that you failed before, that, you know what, you have never learned. You know, you have never come to a realization that, you know what, if I keep on doing the same thing, you know, Albert Einstein said the greatest insanity, you know, it is somebody doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. You know, if you keep on procrastinating, if you keep on postponing, if you keep on being sloppy, if you keep on being lazy, if you keep on, you know what, doing stuff that you know you shouldn't be doing, you know, that you've already done in the past, you're gonna be getting the same result. That's why we need to be growing, we need to be maturing. And if we are ever gonna move from point A to point B, you need to start realizing it is not bad to make a mistake, but mistakes are going to cost you. So if mistake cost us, let's pay attention to avoid them. Certain things are avoidable. You can avoid them. You know, just focus a little bit. Don't just jump into something. You know, pay attention before you do something. Because the reason why the reason why we make all this type of mistakes is because, you know what, we are not just focusing. And once you get to focus, you know, it helps you to make some better decisions. So I encourage you today, avoid what you can. So have a good day. We out.